Strong language warning straight away, guys. I'm not in a good mood tonight. How many times throughout history has Newcastle United played Manchester United in a big football match and we lose? It happened in 1996, it happened in 1999, it happened last year, 2023, and it's happened this fucking year, 2024. We threw that away today. I mean, the amount of chances Newcastle had, especially when the game was 1-1, it's criminal. The chances we were missing were criminal. I could not believe that we walked away from this game with 0 points. Honestly, I've got to say fair enough to Manchester United. I mean, they came here, game plan. Did I think it was the best performance in the world? Absolutely not from them, but they've got the 3 points and now they've got themselves back into it. But I'm going to say it straight away, you look at that league table, it is still in Newcastle's hands without the FA Cup final. So Newcastle, if we beat Brentford, we still finish 7th. Our goal difference is 1,000,000 times better than theirs. If Newcastle beat Brentford, we are guaranteed top 7. However, the FA Cup final as well, we're fucked, because if they win the FA Cup final, that's it, over and done with. And I'm going to say straight away, lads, make sure you win on Sunday. The last thing I want to see, right, is if we don't win on Sunday, Man U finish above us, and then Man U lose the FA Cup final. Imagine how infuriating that's going to be. And I'm going to be going on a flight to fucking Melbourne, 22-hour plane journey after Brentford. And if we don't win that game, imagine how I'm going to be feeling. All those other Newcastle fans as well that have dared make such a long, expensive trip to Australia. With the week we've had here, how the fuck are we in this position, by the way? Brighton, fair enough, you know, we drew against a team that was good. A bit disappointing, but it's happened. This was the one tonight where we needed at least a draw. We should have had at least a draw tonight, and we fucking bottled it again. Every single time we play Manchester United, we bottle it in these big matches. How are we letting Amad Diallo do that against me, man? He's here cutting with us. Oh, my Sunderland players mugging us off. Sunderland's not even in the Premier League. Jordan Pickford and Amad Diallo are mugging us off, and it's actually costing me games. I can't believe it. Rasmus Højlund's coming over and doing it after the game as well. You're shite. These players are shite, and they're coming over and they're mugging us off like that. And we just sat there, took it up the arse and allowed it. It's not good enough. And that wasn't good enough tonight. You get like Bruno to come over afterwards looking depressed and looking upset. I mean, why we got to come over after the game and then look so deflated? It's still in our hands. Just beat Brentford. That's all we've got to do. Beat Brentford on Sunday. We've got top 7. Why are we looking like we just lost the cup final or something? Listen, we can still do it. I know we wanted the Europa League, and fair enough we've lost it, but a Conference League's still good. You still take Conference League, wouldn't you? So if it gets to a case where we beat Brentford on Sunday and then Man U win the FA Cup final, hold your hand up and just go, well, fair enough, it happens, but at least give 100%, at least go for it, because we had chances when there was 2-1 Man U, had chances to get back into the game. We just looked so depressed and deflated. And even when they go 3-1 up, Lewis Hall, fucking 19-year-old's the only one in the team that is daring a shot, is daring to put on these big tackles and these big moments in the game, and that was what cost Newcastle today. Big moments, we didn't turn up, we didn't score the chances when they came to us, and we were fucking piss poor in the back line. We were so poor in the defensive unit. First goal, you could watch it in slow motion. Manu, the ball just rolls over to him in between the two centre-halves. Please, for the love of God, start Jordan, start Almiron, and start Shaw on Sunday. Do not start Murphy, do not start Longstaff, and do not start Kraft, because these players cost us games. I don't want to single out players in our squad, because that doesn't help the players improve, and that doesn't help us get results. But how many times this season have I said it? It's the same bunch. You could just honestly close your eyes, pick the 5 players out that are going to play bad. It's those 5. Nick Pope starting. Start Nick Pope. Listen, to Braga might not even be here next season. Why are we starting these players? Play our best players. Play them. Play Nick Pope. Play Jordan. Play our best players. Please just do it. Because the costing us games, we should have got a draw tonight. We should have at least got a draw tonight, and we haven't done that. How many big games against Manchester United do we need to learn that? We just got to change this mentality. We lose every single time these big games. As soon as we win one, you start to win quite a few of them. And I'm going to say this as well. Let me ask you a quiz question here. How many times since the takeover has Newcastle United came to a team that has finished in the top 6 of the Premier League and we have actually won the away game? Aston Villa is the only team we've done that against. Tottenham last season finished 7th. Manchester United this season, cup game. Every single league match at these big grounds, we don't win a single one, and that's why we find ourselves in positions that win. And on top of that, teams like Bournemouth, teams like Luton, teams like Brighton last week, teams like Everton, we don't win these games, and that's why we fucking haven't got top 7. That's why we're chasing the last game of the season. I've said this last 2 weeks, right? Do not leave it to the last game of the season. And what do? We bottle this huge game that we've walked away with a defeat. When in reality, I mean, with all due respect to Man U, they're shit. They're fucking shit. they're still behind us. I can't get my head around it. How have we lost? I could scream, I could honestly scream. I don't want to try and antagonise any Man U fans by this, but they're fucking rubbish. They're so shite. And we just bent over for them, and the Man U has scored some of the simplest goals the season long. Every single set piece, by the way, they look like scoring. That second goal, you've seen it from a mile away. Every single corner, every single free kick they get. The balls, we're not dealing with any loose balls. Ball comes in, Diallo's volleys at the Sunderland players, covered us in the corner. Bros thinks he's killing them Mbappe. You're fucking not. You're not killing them Mbappe. Don't try that stuff with us. But yeah. And then Rasmus Højlund comes off the bench. I'm waiting for a miracle to come. He actually scores, and he starts covering us in the corner. So I can't deal with this mentality, man. They're coming over and doing this against us. You're not CR7. You're not Wayne Rooney. You're shite. They're coming over and they're being this arrogant against us. Well, 10 years ago, listen, lads, you were chasing Premier League titles. Now you're chasing Conference League football, and you got the audacity to come over and give us the big one. Fuck off. Honestly, just fuck off. I'm not having this, like, but. Honestly though, there's only one team I blame tonight, that's Newcastle. We cost ourselves the game, we lost to ourselves. What else do I say? I'm so fuming. I'm actually rattled. I'm probably rattled. I hold my hand up. Look guys, I'm rattled. You guys, well done. These Sunderland fans, these Man U fans, have all got us tonight. You all got me, and you got that team as well, because Newcastle were clearly rattled because they couldn't score a simple chance. That 3-on-1 is criminal. Good tackle by Angleback, but how are Newcastle when it's 1-1 in the game? 3-on-1 from the halfway line, we don't score. Longstaff has a crucial chance when the game was, I think it was 1-1 or 2-1 Man U. We're not scoring simple chances. We're not scoring the obvious chances that have to go in. And then when Lewis Hall, the 19-year-old, is the one that's carrying our asses back into the game. Even then, we never looked like getting back into it after we somehow scored from outside the box, but didn't score the simple chances tonight, and it's cost us. We don't take big opportunities when they're coming to us. Big moment in the game, didn't take them. We barely just about scraped top 4 last season against Leicester. We made that hard as well. But these big matches, we just don't turn up. We just don't turn up at all. All season long, these away games where you get any half decent team, they pump us. They absolutely pumped us, and this Man U team's not half decent. That's what pisses me off. This was a team tonight that we could have beat. We could have beat that Manchester United team. We were 3-1 down to them. How on earth are we 3-1 down to them? I think it's criminal. It's criminal, guys. But yeah, thank you all for watching anyway. Obviously, vlog will be out in the morning. I'm going to have a hell of a night fucking recording that. And then afterwards, we've got Brentford on Sunday. Like I say, if we don't win that game, Man U beat Brighton, that's us out of Europe. And then I'm travelling 22 hours on a plane to Melbourne. I'm going to be in the most pissed off mood possible. So honestly, I dread that flight if we don't win. I'm bricking it. I'm actually bricking it for Sunday now. That should have been done and dusted tonight, and we haven't done it. Fair play to Manchester United, but we threw it tonight. And how many times throughout history do Newcastle United throw? Every single time. We don't learn a single thing when playing these. But yeah, take care guys, see you in the next one.